Is your Tesla going to report you if you're on the phone? Like it's like it probably knows.
Yeah. I mean, it's like
the Tesla then just like takes over itself and drives you to the airport and deports you to fucking El Salvador because you were texting at a red light.
That's way funnier. I was going to say to the police station. That's way better.
Welcome back, Stamp Tramps, to Attempted Delivery. I almost did it.
I know. That's so funny. I almost did
like,
it. I was waiting to do it.
I'm Damianopoulos, damn it.
It's been like months since we've done it.
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
And of course, with me as always, Sean Dick and Sheets.
Nice. Yeah, you better introduce me.
Yeah. So what the hell is going on? So I'm all screwed up with being like a week.
Yeah,
off.
Yeah, it's weird. It is. If you're listening to this, it is Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth.
Indeed. Is it racist to drop an episode on Juneteenth?
I don't think so.
Cool.
I mean, racist not to. I think.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess this is probably the least offensive thing a couple white dudes could do is just release a podcast on Juneteenth.
Depends on what we say in this podcast.
Right. Speaking of what we say, so a supervisor had to talk to me this morning about so without boring people too much within the weeds about postal stuff, like we have to do these scans that'll just randomly pop up on a scanner for an address, and you have to scan the pieces of mail. I guess it's to track.
It's to track how long it takes the mail to get from wherever it comes from to the delivery.
Right. And you can either scan the pieces. If you've passed the address, you can hit past address. Or there's like, if you don't have mail for that, you just hit no more to scan. But what a lot of people do is just hit past address and just like skip it.
And the GPS is getting more accurate.
Right.
So people are still putting past address, and for sure it's there sometimes.
Right.
My thing is, if I already put the mail in the mailbox, it's like I'm not pulling it out.
Sure.
But it has been getting better.
Right. Well, my issue was that my scanner doesn't always make the noise.
And okay.
So I have no idea. And then like, how's like a ways down the road, I'll have a package and I'll pick up my scanner and it says that I was like, well, you know what I mean? Like,
yes, I do. Sometimes I hear it and I think it's a text message coming through the scanner.
Right.
And I'm waiting for it to do the second beep to read, and then it never happens. And then I go to deliver a package, like you said.
Right.
And then I see the message on there.
So like, I'll do it if it comes up, but if I don't hear it, like I don't know that it's there. And I am very safe when driving, and I'm not going to watch my scanner for it. You know what I mean? So like, that's why the sound exists. So give me a scanner that isn't trash. Side note, to paraphrase and steal a little thing from George Carlin, everyone involved in the making of those scanners and the approval should be beaten with hammers in front of their children. Beaten with hammers in front of their children. So they learn how to not there's such trash.
They are trash.
Like you have to hit the button 3 times just to wake it up to like it makes me mental.
Those scanners are the last thing I was ever positive about. I thought they were going to be so good. I was so excited for them. So one of the subs, I remember, she was like, "Oh, they're so good. They scan so quickly." It's like, yeah, they scan quickly, but they take forever to wake up.
Right, you have to hit the button 3 times. Yeah. That's not quick.
It's literally slower than unlocking my phone.
Right.
Like they're terrible.
And this is just postal bitching, but I actually probably shouldn't have said that.
No, you shouldn't have.
Because now I actually understand. Okay.
Yeah.
I just proved the case against what I was just about to say. God damn it. So when the supervisor came up to tell me about this, he was like, people are afraid to talk to you. And I was like, me? Why? And now I'm like, okay. I think I just answered my own question.
They listen to the podcast. They're like, he's constantly quoting Carlin, and it's not the fun Carlin bits he's quoting.
I'm not the hippy dippy mailman. But I don't know, like, have I ever been anything but amiable, affable, congenial even?
If I knew what any of those words meant, then yeah, I could probably tell you.
I just a pleasant joy to be around,
Always
a beacon of happiness and patience, and I don't know why they would be afraid to talk to me. I generally
you keep your cool,
joke around.
Yeah. You do joke around.
Yeah.
You're not wrong about that.
But yeah, I just thought that was hilarious that he had to say people are afraid to talk to me.
That is very funny. I need to get better. People aren't afraid to talk to me, and that's a problem. I've this. It's like just like a tag for a joke that doesn't exist yet. But I was like, no, I realized that I have resting bitch face. It's just the wrong kind of bitch. You know what I mean?
That's funny.
Like I'm not. I don't look mean. I look like a bitch and super approachable.
That's a bit. Have you tried that on stage yet?
No.
That's good.
Yeah, I just don't know how to. I have something I want to work it into. I just haven't gotten.
Yeah,
around
that's
to
funny.
it. Yeah.
That's I like
it's one of those that I didn't write down, and it's stuck, and I'm like, that's okay. I should probably.
Yeah. That I think could work on
I probably
stage.
shouldn't have said it on here. I just now somebody's gonna take it. But,
No one listens to this.
That's a good point. Yeah. Well, this is documentation, so I keep doing it. So.
True. Yeah, I just thought that was just funny.
Yeah. And it's also funny that we can't just do them. We were talking about this morning why they don't just make us do it first thing in the morning. Like I wish there was a way to like, because we have to deliver everything we get. Right. So if you're a customer and you're upset about you not receiving mail, just know that the mailman has to deliver all of the mail.
Yeah, right.
So if you had mail today, you got it. If we didn't get it, or if we got it, you got it. Like,
right.
I remember during the pandemic, somebody was like, I don't know what the fuck I look like that made them concerned about me, but they were like questioning me about their like ballots because they didn't get their ballots. I guess it said on that package look ahead that's always right 100% of the time.
Yeah.
The not package look ahead, informed delivery.
Right.
And they were like, you're supposed to come today. I'm like, listen, I don't give a fuck.
It says
who you
on
vote
there.
for.
It says on there coming soon. It's not. Oh, it doesn't. If you get the email that day, it doesn't mean you're getting that mail that day.
Oh, really?
It says on there coming soon. I've had to tell a lot of customers
why
that.
they even did it.
Yeah, let's make another thing for people to complain about.
Well, yeah, it's like, let's showcase how bad this can be. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's stupid. We're gonna get fired for this intro. But no, yeah, and she was like looking at me all weird. I'm like, dude, I don't fucking care. I don't care who you voted for. I don't have ballots, so I don't know why you think I want yours. Right. Like, it's relax. They'll be here, I guess. And also, if you're worried about getting your ballot in time, you didn't fucking do it early enough. Right. Apparently, you don't care about the future of America because you didn't do it with enough time to fucking get it mailed back. Right. There's also this thing called voting in person. I'm looking at your house. I can tell you can afford a day off. Like, fuck out of here. It wasn't a trailer park that was concerned about their ballots.
What else we got going on?
Well, since you were talking about safety or whatever, I've been wanting to talk about this for weeks, and it reminded me. Alex Webb had a joke about this. And I don't remember the joke, but I don't think it has nothing to do with what I'm about to say. I'm just going to talk about the law. But did you see like the new what's it called, Paul Miller's law?
Yes, I didn't know if that was actually real or not.
Oh, it's real. It's it's like in Pennsylvania, they're going to start like you get like a $50 fine if you're caught with your phone in your hands. And also so
yeah, even at red lights, right?
Yeah. And it's like, okay, texting while driving is definitely a problem. Like, I'm not an asshole.
Right.
But, like, this is the thing that makes me laugh is, like, not only are they going to be enforcing it at red lights, I think they're supposed to be having cameras at red lights, which is like, all right, well, that's just one step closer to a police state, but let me mind my fucking business. Don't look over here, guys. It's fine. It's.
Is your Tesla going to report you if you're on the phone? Like it's like it probably knows.
Yeah. I mean, it's like Yeah, don't get me started on how we're definitely going down that road quickly.
The Tesla then just like takes over itself and drives you to the airport and deports you to fucking El Salvador because you were fucking texting at a red light.
That's way funnier. I was going to say to the police station. That's way better. That's hilarious. It deports you. It deports itself to El Salvador. You don't even get out of the. It's because they can't.
It turns into a fucking SpaceX rocket.
Listen, say what you want about Elon. He might be able to do that shit. He might be the first person to make flying cars. It wouldn't surprise me. They'd be ugly as fuck.
Yeah,
but they will fly. But yeah, what's it called? They'll have like cameras and shit at the red lights, and it's like, motherfucker. That's the safe time to be on my phone.
Right.
So you know what you just did? You just made me text while driving.
Right.
Because if I can't text at the stoplight, if I can't change songs at the stoplight, now I'm going to do it on the way to the stoplight because now I can't do it because there's a camera there. Mm-hmm. You just made me text while driving. Like, am I crazy or is that like...
No, I mean...
I don't know.
That's what will happen.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
I mean, that's what red lights are for.
Yeah.
What am I, sit there in my own thoughts? Like,
what am I going to look at people? How awkward is it looking at people while you're sitting at a stoplight? Or is it just me?
I kind of do it.
Dude, I got to fucking get more confidence or something. I'm such a bitch. I'm like I don't want to look at people while I'm sitting at a red light.
I kind of like sneak looks.
No, yeah, but if I make eye contact, I'm like, fuck.
Yeah. I get that.
Like, it's like so awkward for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, but I'm just like, I definitely is a problem. Like, literally texting is probably worse than drinking and driving. Like, legitimately, it's probably worse. I mean, they say it's literally worse because when your reaction time is lowered with alcohol, but it's 0 when you're texting. So it's like if you're not looking at the road, that's way worse than being drunk because it's fucking
true.
You have no reaction.
That's true.
You're not even looking at the road. But some lady the other day was like, I was in the mail.
If you're seeing double, you're at least seeing.
Yeah, exactly. It's exactly it. I was like going to make a turn. And this bitch, there was like 2 people, and the one person went through the stop sign, and then I was at the stop sign waiting, and I went to turn, and she just goes through, and she has her phone on the steering wheel. I'm like, what is that? That's not even close to try. Like, yeah. So I don't know. Maybe the law is a good. I just don't think the red light thing is the part that bothers me. I do think, which isn't it already illegal to drive with the? It's been illegal to not have your phone in your hands.
I assume so.
I'm pretty sure because
they have to assume if it's in your hand, you're texting or whatever.
Well, yeah, and you shouldn't have it in your hands. You're driving,
right?
So it's like, so I guess get one of those fucking dashboard.
Now, as agents of the federal government, are we exempt while we're in the mail truck?
I actually saw somebody got us ticket for having. I don't know if they had their phone, but they said it was their scanner. And so they got a ticket in a mail truck for having a phone in their hand or whatever. And everybody, it was on Reddit, everybody in the Reddit thread was like, fucking throw that ticket away. What are they going to do? And I'm like, well, I don't want to throw it away. That sounds like a bad idea. But yeah, it is curious. It's like, it is crazy because like, motherfucker, I'm a federal employee. What are you? You're a state cop.
I know. We take the same oath of office as the president does.
Do we?
Yeah. You don't remember doing that?
No, I don't actually.
In the academy.
So that means I can...
I love how they call our training an academy. It's like fucking police academy. If any old people have seen those movies.
I have, actually. Oh, yeah, there's even some dude in the back making fucking helicopter noises. Those are good movies. I only saw the first one, probably.
All right.
Didn't the second one suck?
There's like 18 of them.
There's 8. Oh, well,
I don't know about 18, but a lot. At least 5, if not
that's
more.
crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. But they
I mean,
all
the first few were good. I mean, the silly, goofy comedies.
Yeah, Michael Winslow's fucking fantastic. Right. Do you ever see, I think we might have talked about it before. Do you ever see his Hendrix?
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. It's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does a perfect electric guitar sound. It's like, dude, what it even, like, I don't understand. That's somebody that has not been topped.
Yeah.
I have never seen somebody do sound effects as good as Michael Winslow.
Yeah, I guess he is
This is our Juneteenth celebration.
Indeed.
This is our Juneteenth shout out to Michael Winslow for being nobody's ever done better sound effects than him. I mean,
the goat who could probably actually do a goat noise.
Nice. Yeah, I don't think has there ever been. I don't think anybody comes close.
No. I mean, there's people who do like impressions. There's people, but specifically sound effects. I don't know.
Yeah,
there was. I don't know if you ever I guess he was a rapper, Rozelle. He could do sound effects like beatbox stuff. And like kind of do a beat, and there's this recording. I had it on some it was like a collection.
I have seen some of those dudes, and that's probably where they're at.
Well, what he did was I think it was a Michael Jackson. So it was like If Your Mother Only Knew or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And he does the beat, and he does the lyrics, and then he's like, "Now here's the beat and the lyrics together." And he fucking does the beat and sings the song.
Yeah.
And it sounds like a whole mixed song. I mean, you can tell it's a person doing it, but it's it's insane.
If I haven't seen that one, I have seen a one because I remember one like a dude doing that, and it's like, dude, that doesn't even make sense. I mean, it doesn't make sense that you could do both those things simultaneously.
Right. Is this like the chick with the two vaginas? Like this dude has two throats that he can simultaneously make sounds.
You say that
make noises with?
Yeah, you know that thing that everybody knows about, the chick with two vaginas?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You never heard of that?
I don't think so.
That's been a thing on the internet. It's some condition that some women have. It's a fraction of the population, obviously. I don't know how we get those numbers up, but
what good is it gonna do? They're not gonna let you have either of them, so you ain't getting either of those pussies. So I don't know what you want. Sorry,
I can't bring a friend.
That was me.
Anyway,
that is not what's gonna be on this podcast.
Anyway, but yeah, imagine having two throats you could simultaneously produce sound from.
So I can be tone deaf out of both throats? So I can not be able to sing out of both of my throats?
I don't even remember what we were originally talking about.
No, let's go back. So Michael Winslow.
Oh, yeah. The Academy.
The Academy. Yeah, just like the Paul Miller's Law thing. Yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say was that it's crazy that they're I get that texting is a problem and I agree with it, but I don't know.
At a red light, that's when you do it. You're stopped.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you want to try to gaslight the police, get a dash. This is an idea. I probably shouldn't say this, but get a dash thing for your cell phone and just get an old cell phone and put it in there. And if you get pulled over, be like, oh, I don't know. I mean, you must have been seeing things, officer, because my phone's in this cradle right here. Meanwhile, you're texting the whole time.
Oh, you mean that Nokia flip phone?
It's a fucking Motorola Razr flipped up.
Duct taped to your windshield.
That's to the windshield is hilarious. Fucking up here.
One more thing about work. We've joked before, people will come by, our cases are right next to each other. So when we get in, we have to put mail in order, and we work right next to each other. We started comedy the exact same time and have been doing this podcast the entire time we've done comedy. And people will come up and be like, hey, Sean, how's comedy going? How's oh yeah, Sean, he's the stand-up comic. Girl comes around to our cases the other day and asked Sean, hey, how's the podcast going? And he's like, yeah, good. I'm like, yeah, it's been going pretty good. She was looking at me who are you?
Well, we already went over. People were scared to talk to you.
True.
So she's like, that lunatic. I don't that fucking crazy bastard that he does the podcast with. No, but I also know she's one of the subs. I know her, so I talk to her all the time.
Right, because you actually help and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, sometimes I even go to the RCA meetings.
Really?
I mean, not literally. If they say hey, PTF's RCA stay here. Sometimes I will be like, do you need help? Is that why we're standing here?
Right.
Yeah, that is funny though. Well, it's funny. I almost said his name. Somebody said to me, I'll tell you who it is afterwards. Excuse me. Somebody, I think you weren't there. You might have been off or something. Either way, I was standing there and somebody said something and they asked where I was when I was off. And I was like, oh, I was in New York. Me and Damien were in New York, and he was like, oh yeah, like how was it? I was like, yeah, we went to like a play, and then we did like an open mic and stuff. He's like, oh, so you're doing comedy too? I was like, yeah. He's like, oh, I just thought, I don't know, I didn't know if you were as into it as him. Because he's, I just thought he was more into it than you are. I'm like, this bitch doesn't even go to open mics.
I know.
This motherfucker bombs way less than I do. I have to go trying shit out, fucking eating dick every week.
I just try shit out at shows.
I just thought it reminded. I forgot to tell you.
That is pretty funny.
Yeah, so people don't know.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, because that's the flip side of it.
Yeah, exactly.
I wouldn't have assumed that. You'll have to tell me about that. Yeah.
I'll tell you who it was, yeah.
But that's funny. Yeah, we've been doing it the same length of time, but you've probably done twice the comedy.
It's possible.
In the amount of time.
I don't know if I'd call it comedy.
Well.
I've bombed way more than you. I know that.
Fair enough. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, it was just, and I forgot to tell you. I think I originally thought I was going to bring it up, but thank you for fucking saying that. Right. Because I might have forgot.
I guess maybe I post a little more.
Maybe, or you have more recently, maybe, and I don't.
Right.
I haven't. I think the last two shows got postponed.
Right.
Or / canceled. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, fucking, do I do comedy? I'm just getting canceled on.
Yeah, maybe I'm just posting.
Possibly,
more
or they see
to make
your
up
posts.
for the fact that I'm not.
Yeah. I wonder if mine linked. I think they do, but I wonder if mine are still linked to Facebook, because that could be why. I only use Instagram. So
okay,
if it's not cross posting, I never check Facebook.
Yeah.
It's such a convoluted app.
No.
It's so and I'm so used to the simplicity of Instagram. It's like there's only 5 things you can do. It's like post, DM, story. It's like literally nothing to it. So I don't. Yeah. Now that I think of it, I should check and make sure that it's cross posting. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I know attempted deliveries is, but I don't. Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, so yeah, the same shit. People don't know. They just
What else we got going on?
Hell, I don't know. Fucking dude. We got Aaron Rodgers apparently.
Right.
I don't even have a problem. Like I'm not. A lot of people don't like Aaron Rodgers.
Is Steelers just where quarterbacks go to retire now? Like didn't they just get Russell Wilson?
He went to the Giants, so he went from my team to Lori's team. Well, yeah, nice. Remember I had that one of the weekday updates. Mm-hmm. He's gonna be the first quarterback to get sacked to death.
Right.
Just because the Giants' offensive line is terrible and he's old. It's like, what are you doing? Like at least we have an offensive line to protect him.
Right.
We did that after Ben. Ben probably could have got a couple more years out of him if we would have not let him get sacked every fucking play.
I wonder if they're using like the old heads to kind of like pass some wisdom on to the rest of the team.
I don't know if
and
it's
they're kind of like waiting a year or two to get a young quarterback.
Well, they got a dude, Will Howard, and he's I think he was like an MVP at Ohio State, and he's like seems like he might be like kind of a stud. So like maybe like he might, and then we had Kenny Pickett. He was a rookie, so it's like I think they're trying to. I don't know what they're trying to do. I kind of trust them. I trust like Mike Tomlin because he's been undefeated. I mean, he's had no losing seasons. I mean, he's like on the 17th. What I don't even know. It's like I forget how many years. I mean, literally since I've been paying attention to the Steelers. I mean, for so many years he's had not lost. He's had like no losing seasons. So he's doing something right. Right. But maybe he's like, I don't know. But we have been fucking up in the quarterback room. But I don't know if he's the problem, but I don't know if like, I don't know. And I can't tell because Aaron Rodgers played for the Jets. So it's like it was a terrible team. So I don't think he was the problem. He was fine on Green Bay, went to the Jets, tore his ACL immediately, and then didn't play well last year, but like that doesn't mean anything on a team that Matthew Stafford fucking lost for how many years in Detroit, went to the Rams and won the Super Bowl.
True. Yeah, you never know. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So I can only be positive. There's no point in like not looking forward to it. But you know, if they can protect his old ass and he can throw heat, we got like DK Metcalf or whatever. So I don't know. So, I mean, it literally is what it is. I mean, I don't... But yeah, like that new kid might be awesome. I know that I saw something, and this is one of those things they always like do shit. They always put out stories that are like fun and inspirational and shit. But like that Will Howard kid that they drafted, apparently like the day after he was drafted or something, he like called them and was like, "Hey, give me the scheme. Like, give me the plays, give me the stuff." And they're like, "Well, we were going to give you the week off, but sure, if you want to start."
Oh, yeah.
So he seems to like want to,
Right.
But that could just be, I mean, of course you do that. You know what I mean? Of course that's a good move. Of course that looks good. You know what I mean? You do that whether you're
What else do you have to do?
Yeah, whether you're going to read them or not, you say, "Give me them. I'm going to fucking study, dude." So we'll see.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll also see. I mean...
That hurts you guys.
The Ravens not having Tucker, like, he's like the reason we've won so many games. Like,
well, you're telling me we have Chris Boswell.
I say we, like,
it's fine.
I'm not even like that big of a fan.
I gotta figure that bit out because I have that bit that I love about that. But that
which was good.
I kind of got turned off of it. It felt like 80s hack. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like fucking. I don't know. It just felt stupid, but. I do want to try that again. Maybe if football season comes around.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like, I don't really care that much. I'm a very casual fan.
Yeah,
like I don't take wins or losses like personally, but I enjoy like watching the games. And
I don't let it
like
bother me past. It does bother me when it's especially as a Steelers fan. It bothers me because we've always have good teams, and then we get our ass kicked. It's like, dude, what are you guys doing?
Yeah,
like how are you losing to the Dolphins? Like
we almost always make it to the playoffs and always choke in the playoffs. Yeah. So like without having Tucker, they're like I said, he's won so many games.
Well, I mean, talk about winning. Like we've literally won game. Like the one game, I think it was the Ravens game that we beat you. Mm-hmm. We didn't score a touchdown. We only scored field goals. Like I think
there were some of those with Tucker too.
Yeah. Yeah, so which is hilarious because you guys can just run the ball with every player on the team. Just hand the ball to you have Lamar Jackson and fucking Derrick Henry.
Right.
They said, did you see that Adam Sandler? Somebody made a deal with, it was somebody made a deal with, oh my God, I just said his name. Derrick Henry.
Okay.
I think it was Derrick Henry. That if he rushes for 2,000 yards again, he'll get Adam Sandler to cast him in a movie. Which is hilarious. It's not what I want to see. I don't want to see him rush for 2,000 yards again.
It's going to be Waterboy 2.
Oh man, that movie's so good.
It's got my girlfriend in it.
Oh, who is that?
Fairuza Balk.
Vicky.
Yeah.
I can't remember whether she's hot or not.
Some people don't think so, but I always had a crush on her, especially The Craft.
The Craft?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What's that, a movie?
Yes. The actress we're talking about was in other movies. Yeah, she was in American History X, but I had a crush on her.
Was she racist? Is that why you have a crush on her? Say it again, Vicky. Happy Juneteenth, guys.
Yeah, why didn't I even bring that movie up? No, The Craft is where I really had a crush on her. It was like witch movie, so she was all like gothed out and stuff like that. Yeah.
I could see her being good in that.
Yeah. Anyway, what the fuck were we talking about?
Oh hell, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a shame with Tucker. I just yeah.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for you guys. That really sucks because you're going from the best kicker in the NFL to no. I mean, yeah.
Unless fucking Lamar Jackson can kick too. Like maybe he's also like just an incredible kicker.
That works. People always talk shit. They always say he can't. He like sucks as a quarterback. And I'm like, I don't know what games you guys are watching. He throws perfectly. Like as far as like a quarterback that can rush like that. Mm-hmm. He kind of has no business being that good at throwing the ball. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, I don't think Michael Vick was quite that good. I mean, Michael Vick was like the person that started fucking like dudes rushing like that. I think I might be wrong about that, but like, I don't remember Michael Vick being able to throw heat the way fucking Lamar Jackson does. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't have anything.
He had
else.
other distractions, I guess, off the field.
Killing dogs. Fuck that guy.
I came across this story, like, speaking of old 80s stories, well, 90s. I think this probably happened right around when you were born, so I'm sure you've heard the name, but I don't know how familiar you are with the story. John Wayne Bobbitt? Lorena Bobbitt?
Oh, barely, yeah. Like,
Really?
I remember the name. I remember her name. I don't remember John Wayne Bobbitt. Lorena Bobbitt, though.
Yeah, it's this was such a huge story. I'm trying to think of, like, the size of this story at the time and all the jokes, like the stupid street jokes and that kind of stuff. Like, I'm trying to think of, like, the modern equivalent of, like, the cultural impact that it had. Like, beyond Haktua, it was such, like, a cultural thing. So he allegedly was, like, abusing and abusing and assaulting his wife,
and she cut his dick off and threw it out the window. Yeah. Okay, I remember that.
Yeah, and somehow miraculously they were able to, like, surgically reattach it.
No chance it works, right?
Well, I think it did, because he ended up being an adult film star. He did a few, like, adult movies.
Frankencock?
Yes. That was literally one of the names was, what was it? Oh, fuck.
Fucking nailed it, by the way.
Yeah.
I nailed it more than he nailed them.
He was in a couple. I think it was literally Frankenpenis.
Damn, I was gonna say that. Oh man,
where I had it?
Wild, dude.
I feel like I'm so bad at this. I'll bring out my phone, then I can't find the fucking thing that I'm actually looking for.
Yeah, you got to pull them up. You got to have the tabs open, man.
Yeah, well, I have it, but maybe it was a different article. But yes, one of the movies was that.
That's amazing.
Yeah. But yeah,
I guess that's all in the nose. Yeah.
Right. But the reason I'm even bringing this up, this is actually like a year old, but I just, like, came across it. Like, this guy's, like, I mean, I don't want to say bad luck, because, like, the first situation wasn't luck. Like, apparently he was being terrible. Not that I'm condoning cutting it off, but, like,
I thought he just, like, cheated on her and she did that.
No, apparently it was like abuse and marital
okay.
assault.
Yeah, you don't have to.
I don't know if,
I got you. No, thank you. I appreciate that.
We're not monetized yet. I don't want to demonetize us before we start.
Let's get monetized.
Marital assault.
There we go.
If you will. And she actually got off. Well, not from that, but she was.
I might get off later when I watch Frankenpenis.
She was acquitted by reason of insanity. Yes,
because women are insane.
Well, you said it. I didn't. She hacked it off and, like, I think went for a drive with and threw it out a window or something.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I remember.
Yeah, it was found.
And see, I remember the story. And I remember thinking, like, Jesus Christ, people are like, that's crazy that people are like, because I remember people were, like, making fun of it and, on her side or whatever. Mm-hmm. And I was like, that's kind of crazy to be on her side, like, and people talk about toxic men. But if it was the result of the most toxic of men, then never mind.
Yeah.
Fuck that. He definitely deserved that. Now I'm mad. I was like gonna say good for him for fucking.
Well, what I was gonna say was that the reason I was saying bad luck is that the reason I even brought this up was a different story where. He had to have all of his toes amputated. And, like, this guy just can't keep his fucking appendages, like, whether through his own fault or not. So, and this was the interesting thing. He was, I don't know if he was on the military base, but there was a military base in North Carolina he either lived near or lived on. Oh, he's a former Marine, so maybe. He was diagnosed with toxic peripheral polyneuropathy because of the base's water was severely contaminated. So condition involves damage to the peripheral nervous system, which sends signals between central nervous system and other body parts. So there was nerve damage, and I guess he had to have all his toes amputated.
Huh.
And that's why I was saying, like, bad luck. Like, he just can't.
So he got his toes amputated, like, recently?
Yeah.
So it took a long time for it to, like, get there.
Yeah.
Jesus, dude.
Yeah.
That's wild.
But he brings up, he believes the mental stuff that does that, because it does stuff to your brain, contributed to the downfall of his relations with ex-wife Lorena. He's saying
it's not a bad.
I wasn't behaving the way I should have. Maybe I would have made better.
Fucking understatement of the century.
Maybe I would have made better decisions if my cognitive functioning wasn't distorted by the chemicals. So maybe, you know, I mean, like, people were saying, like, with CTE, like, oh, maybe that's what happened with Aaron Hernandez.
Perhaps, yeah.
And, like, so, like, these terrible things happen, and then you see, oh, maybe it was, like, brain damage or some,
there's a fucking
brain condition.
I guess he has a case for that. You know what I mean? Because, like, people are, like...
But if she was living there, too, maybe...
Oh, shit.
You know what I mean? If she can claim insanity, like, maybe he was fucking with her brain, too, if she was living there, too.
That's why she reacted so unreal, like, so crazily.
Right.
How dare she?
Yeah, maybe they were both, like...
Yeah.
On that...
spectrum?
Yeah.
We can call it a spectrum? Damn, that's crazy, dude. Yeah. That is really interesting.
Maybe it's all just literally in the water. Like, when they say, there's something in the water, like... There was actually something in the water. And,
that's the Salem witch trials. That's the Salem witch trials, right? They thought they were high. They were I forget. I wish I could. I wish I had better recall. But, like, wasn't that like
maybe there's something in the water here?
Chlorine. I think it's just chlorine.
Yeah.
No, like, wasn't the Salem witch trials? Don't they think that they might have all been tripping balls because of something?
Could be.
If you look it up, it is out there. It's not my theory.
I know what you're
there's a
saying,
thing.
but I don't remember the specifics. But yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, because they were like, I forget, there was something in, like, the crops, like, maybe it was, like, wet, and they grew mushrooms or something along those lines that could have that there's like that's a theory on why people thought there were witches.
Could be.
And it wasn't just misogyny. You know what I mean? It was half that,
right.
But it fueled the misogyny.
That laid the foundation.
Yeah. Man, brain injuries really make men get fucked up. Really
I'm worried about you with that skateboard accident a year or two back.
Well, that was only once, so it takes a lot more than that, I think.
Right.
I do still skateboard, so it could happen. We might get there. But it might make my comedy fucking phenomenal.
True.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah, Sam Kinison was hilarious. Roseanne Barr, hilarious. Apparently, that's like a prevailing theory as to why he was so crazy, why she's so crazy. So it's the impulsiveness.
Okay.
I guess like
impulse control.
Traumatic brain injuries can, like, make people impulsive, and I need some fucking brain injuries. I'm so not impulsive. You don't.
I'm not impulsive.
You need a helmet. I don't know, man. So Taylor Swift. This happened weeks ago, but I wanted to bring. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. But Taylor Swift bought her music back. Did you see that?
I did see that.
Yeah,
I did see that.
Yeah, which is good for her, but it is like it is interesting. It's interesting to me. I feel like maybe I suck. I don't know, like, because I hear people talk about, not hear, I like read people talk about like the differences between her re-recordings of her like old albums, how she started re-recording her music or whatever.
Right.
And I'm like, dude, I fucking am not noticing a lot of these subtle differences. Like, it makes me like, I gotta fucking sit down with these headphones.
Yeah, there might be subtle things.
These like crazy nice headphones. Cause I thought she fucking, and it's not in like a negative way, but I thought she like perfectly duplicated her old, like impressively close to her 16 to 20-year-old voice for being an adult now. Right. I mean, she's like my age. I think she's 1 year older than me. I think she's like 33 32 or 33.
All right.
And she like did a fucking fantastic job of re-recording her old songs from when she was literally 16 years old. And like, but I hear people like talk about like the differences and like just like the differences in the songs. I'm like, dude, I don't know, man. I fucking thought that she nailed it. Like, I thought there wasn't like hardly a difference at all. Like a couple songs I've noticed like differences, but most.
It could have been like maybe updated production. I mean, I haven't listened, so I don't know if she like maybe changed a word here or there.
Well, no, not even that. It's just like literally the sound of her voice. Like I thought it was like unbelievably close. Like perfect. Like I wouldn't necessarily be able to tell you the difference between the original and the re-recording.
Gotcha.
Like that's how good she did. But apparently these chicks are fucking are hearing it, or it's in their head and they think, you know what I mean? But I don't know.
Yeah, you might not listen to it as much as like a diehard like.
No, I listen
Swiftie,
to it.
like-
I mean, when I'm listening to it, I am listening to it as much for sure. But speaking of her Reputation album, so she got through all of her old albums except for two. One's Reputation, and one is her first debut album, Taylor Swift. Very country, like it's her first album, and it's like a country album. It's like the Reputation album is like, I'm sure that like her Taylor Swift, her self-titled album is like the least played one, but her Reputation album is like midway through her, I don't know about midway through her career, but close. And it like as soon as she said she hasn't re-recorded that one yet, as soon as she announced that she bought her music back, that album went number one because no one was myself included, no one was listening to it because she didn't own the masters.
Okay.
So we weren't listening to that album because she doesn't get the money.
It's like the football thing. You're like,
well, no,
I guess this
is accurate. And I said I was gonna say Swifties.
You and all the other 14-year-old girls.
Okay, if you think Swifties aren't 30, you're crazy.
Yeah.
The majority of Swifties are 20 to 30 for sure.
That's fair enough.
But
Nikki Glazer's like her biggest fan. So like,
yeah, exactly. But like, yeah. So, and that is one thing I wasn't listening. Just like I haven't been listening to Kanye as much as I'd like to, because I'm not really trying to
as much as you like to. Like you're like not at all. Like
every once in a while, I gotta throw on some All right. No, literally not. Almost not at all.
Okay.
Just because I'm like I can't. I just don't like. I don't want to like. I don't want to contribute to him making money right now. He's got to figure his shit out.
Well, I read, like, I'm not in the Swiftie loop, but I read that a lot of fans were upset and kind of felt duped because they were like, we were buying these new versions to like support you, but like, why do we buy the second? If you now own all the originals, then like,
Well, yeah, but you didn't know that she was going to own the originals.
True, but they. I mean, I can kind of see where they feel
a little bit. But why are you buying?
I don't
she's
think
a
that
billionaire.
was. I don't
you
think that
didn't
was
have
her
to
agenda.
buy her albums,
right? I don't think that was her agenda. But like, if you are like a diehard Swiftie, and like just as much as not listening to one that she doesn't own, if she's re-releasing them so she owns them, it was.
Yeah, but
I don't think that was the agenda behind it.
No, for
but
sure.
I could see how a Swiftie feel like, oh, how did you just got me to buy the same album twice?
Yeah, but also like if
I'm not saying that's right.
No,
I'm just
I know,
saying
but
that's
like,
what I'm hearing people.
No,
talk
I
about.
agree, and I agree with some stuff that she does. Like she releases like a lot of different versions of an album, and there's fans that are like, I want all of them,
Right.
so they buy them. But like that's also on the fan. But it is also like you're kind of getting money for like the same thing 20 times.
Yeah.
But if she never re-recorded,
I mean, a lot of her fans are young and impressionable, but like,
true, yeah.
How many 30-year-olds versus like the 14-year-olds are buying every single version of every song?
And also, it means something. Like if I had the, I can't say I don't have the money. They're not that expensive. If I really wanted to fucking buy every Taylor Swift album, I could probably make it happen. But it would be kind of cool to have all of this shit, like all of these different albums. I mean, it's kind of cool to have that because she's not gonna. I mean, I don't know if she's gonna re-release that album again physically.
Right.
So you do have a cool like copy of the album or whatever. Right. But
I guess I don't.
But if she never re-recorded them, then she wouldn't have gotten a good deal on the masters.
Right.
So it's like, I mean, that's not.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think that was like her agenda. Like, I'm going to set out to record them and then do that. But
I also wonder how many of them, how much of that, because I mean, it goes both ways with people. Like, that's going to get a story. For sure, like a fan being like, hey, this was fucked up, and like, let's run this story because this makes her look like a piece of shit.
I was just about to say like that they don't, I guess with digital and streaming, that they don't really do box sets, but I have seen artists still releasing like box set things, and I was like, I wonder if she'll ever release a box set with both of every album.
That'd be kind of crazy.
You
fucking
know what I mean?
90 fucking vinyls. I will say it's funny because this is how much people like both. They like the re-recordings to the point where there's like, and I didn't even, this never occurred to me because I don't care. I just want to be able to listen to the music. Mm-hmm. People were like, they still want the re-recording of Reputation. It's really interesting. I mean,
but is she going to do it now? Is there a reason to?
I don't know. I don't know why to me, there's no reason to.
Right.
But to them, they actually do want it. It's really funny. I mean,
then I could see people saying, well, you're just re-recording your same. Like, I could see both.
Yeah, then she'll
being,
get the criticism.
Right. But there are people who probably want it.
Yeah,
like you're saying.
Yeah, because then they want a box set of all the re-record. You know, they want all of the Taylor's versions.
Some people are completionists, and they just want.
I don't disagree.
All of the,
if I had a collection like that, I would. Actually, you're right. I would want her to do it. Right. If I wanted to collect that, I actually would want that. Yeah, that is cool. I don't know. Yeah, I thought that was cool, but I do think it was weird, and I don't know. There's like a little bit of rumors. I'm like a fucking. I'm a 14-year-old girl in this episode now, but there's like I know there was like some rumors of her having like a little bit of a falling out with Miley Cyrus or whatever.
Really?
Not literally, but like there was just like a little bit of shade, but like she fucking said that like the week when Miley put out her new album, which is kind of shitty because it definitely stopped Miley Cyrus from having the #1 album because she fucking I mean, you got to figure there's a million Swifties that haven't been listening to this album in support of her,
right?
And they can finally listen to it. So that's like, I mean, like a couple years of not listening to like an album you really like and not even being able to because you don't want to support fucking the person who owns it.
Sure.
And then she does that like the same week when like Miley Cyrus's album was scheduled to come out. So you couldn't wait a month.
Like, was that calculated?
Yeah,
like, was that,
it's almost, and it's like hard to believe you didn't know that or didn't think isn't it your friend? I don't know. Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, I remember my dad always, like, I don't know how much of this like is true, but I remember my dad always saying that the Beatles and the Rolling Stones would actually like coordinate so they wouldn't trample each other. Like they would like coordinate stuff so they wouldn't
do that.
Drop at the same time.
People were trying to figure out
that only helps each other. Yeah, you know what I mean. But
100%. And you don't want to take, and you're gonna be successful. So why would you want to take? Like the Stones, they're gonna have a hit, and the Beatles are gonna have a hit. So it's like, let's not fuck each other up. Let's
give each other space to both be successful.
That's really cool.
Yeah,
it's classy. Even though you hate the Beatles, no, I'm kidding.
I don't hate the Beatles.
No, I'm kidding. When we were talking to Elliot in the future
he
episode,
hates the Beatles.
But yeah, I think that is really interesting. But yeah, I don't know why she wouldn't have done that. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I hate to say it was intentional, but it is like weird. It's like you don't, and like same thing with video games. Usually it's not that. I mean, I don't know, actually. Behind the scenes, they might be more aware of it, but I know that like no one is trying to put out a video game even close to Grand Theft Auto 6.
Right.
Fucking GTA 6 is 10 years in the making right now. No one is trying to even drop anywhere near that fucking game because that's especially younger people. I mean, I feel like maybe it's not as drastic as it used to be, but maybe that's me being an adult. But like, yeah, I had one game I could buy at a time. I mean, I couldn't afford
right.
I was a child. I didn't have money. I had to fucking convince my parents, what can I do for you to fucking get this game when it comes out? Like,
for us it was either like maybe birthday or Christmas.
Yes. Birthday, Christmas, and if it was something I really wanted, I'd be like, can I please have an Easter gift?
Right.
Like, it's fucking Metal Gear Solid's coming out, please. Can I get, and if not,
I want to celebrate the resurrection of Jesus by killing some motherfuckers.
That's hilarious. But, it's like, I would have to like, talk. I'd be like, all right, what do you need done? What do we need done around the house, outside?
Right.
That I
How
can
many times
work
can I mow the lawn for this?
Exactly. Yeah. So it's like, that, and then for like Christmas gift, it's like, no, you're not gonna buy the kid 9 games. You get like 1 or 2.
Right.
For poor people. This is not rich people shit. This is yeah. So for people listening to this podcast, you can only afford 1 game now. Yeah. But I just thought that was interesting. I don't know. Yeah.
Word.
Speaking of release dates, you don't really care about Stranger Things, do you?
I don't mind. It's not like I'm not one of the, like a hater. Like,
yeah.
But I just haven't. I've kind of gone in and out of it. Like Kate watches it, and
did you not like sit down and start it?
No.
So that that kind of kills it.
I would kind of come in and out when Kate was watching. Yeah. I would like enjoy the episode I watched, but I didn't just like get into it and follow it. But I'm not like a hater.
Yeah.
You know,
it's like I really love that show. It's like phenomenal to me. I don't know why. I mean, it is what it is. I just really like that show. They said the release date of like season 5, which is the final season. They said it's going to be like. They said it's going to be. I forget how many episodes. Is it 8? No.
Right. And they're splitting it, right?
It's going to be two
right.
parts.
Sopranos did that with their final season.
Yeah, nice. And it's going to be, they basically said that like every episode is going to be like a blockbuster movie. Like they're going to be, I think it's like 1.5 hour episodes or something like that. Wow. It's like they're going to be long episodes and they're going to be like epic episodes.
Nice.
Which is really cool to do. Which even the last season was like pretty solid with like they were just like really good episodes every one, I thought. But the first part is coming out I think on Thanksgiving.
Oh wow.
And then the second part is on Christmas.
Oh shit.
And I'm like, that's kind of fucking perfect, isn't it? Like at first I was like, that's weird. And I'm like, actually that's
people are off and able
they're
to binge
home, they're visiting home, like, you know.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm like, actually, that's pretty badass. That
it's probably gonna be like watch parties and shit like that.
Yeah, so I'm kind of, and now I'm like, fuck, man. I'm always off around Christmas time because I make plans and get off like ahead of time just because I really enjoy having that time off. But, which I'll probably put in for it soon. We got to figure out what we're doing.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, I never really take off around Thanksgiving, but I'm like, now I kind of want to take off after Thanksgiving.
Hell yeah.
I just think it's funny that people are like, oh, you visiting family? Like, no, I want to find out what 11's up to. Like, I don't care about my family. I want to figure out what the fuck happens in Hawkins. What are we talking about right now? Fuck York. I want to go to Indiana. But, I just thought that was interesting.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it when I caught it. I was just like, it's a commitment to get into, and I just didn't.
Yeah, it's a really good show. We just we rewatched it like a while ago, which is so funny when you've been trying to get me to watch The Wire. And I'm rewatching shit I've already seen.
It's all right. I've given up. You'll do it when you do it if you do it, but I think it's just out of spite now. Like
it's just we just.
But it is a commitment to start a series, so I get it. Like,
well, we just finished Supernatural, so now I think it depends on if I feel like. I think I should be good on just not finishing The Walking Dead.
Yeah. Is it ever going to end? Like, I
think it is over. They just have like a couple spin-offs. So that it's like that's what's going on now. I don't even know, actually. And I'm good at avoiding. I don't think anyone cares enough about The Walking Dead for me to be worried about spoilers.
Yeah.
But like when Stranger Things comes out, I have to watch it. I actually have to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I literally have to watch it or I'm going to see some shit I don't want to see because people are fucking assholes. Same thing with like games. If there's a story-driven video game, dude, I'm gonna have to like call off work to play. You know what I mean? Same. But yeah, so we'll probably watch The Sopranos next, just because it's older and I feel like I need to, because it's like the basis of all good television.
Yeah. I mean, it was a big turning point. And,
So
I personally still prefer The Wire, but it is good to start there.
Yeah, but there would be no Wire without The Sopranos. I feel like there would be no good shows without The Sopranos, from what I've heard people talk about.
Not necessarily no good show. It definitely made it more cinematic. Each week was like an hour movie, kind of like it was more of a cinematic feel than a television feel.
Yeah. Yeah, I just heard that like so many like I heard that like Breaking Bad doesn't happen without The Sopranos, like shit like that.
Right.
So,
yeah. Let me know when you start. Maybe I'll rewatch it too.
What, The Sopranos?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
I'll let you know.
Go along. I've watched it a bunch of times, but I'll probably just rewatch it. So that's a good transition.
Yeah.
I don't know if you did that on purpose, but that's a good transition. So this is like again, I'm pleasant, congenial. I don't you know, generally mild mannered. But I came across something Sopranos adjacent. So I got this olive oil. I prefer Greek olive oil. I mean,
I thought you were about to say, I prefer syrup.
No, that's what I use the Greek olive oil for. I don't use jelly or syrup.
It's actually very safe on skin, I believe.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, even in orifices.
It's probably healthier than both syrup and jelly. I mean, that's just sugar.
No, 1,000%. No, it is healthier.
Trying to watch the sugar, so use the olive oil. But to me, I feel like a Greek olive oil just generally has a better flavor. Again, I could be biased, obviously.
Then asshole.
Well, yeah. I was gonna go somewhere else, but we don't need to go there. So, like, I'll show you.
Oh shit.
I kind of feel duped, like a Swiftie fan. So I'm going to call out this brand, Cola Vita, which I probably could have gathered from the name. Look right here. It says 100% Greek.
Yes, it does.
100% Greek.
Very large there.
And then I look over here, and it says Rome, Italy. So why is my 100% Greek olive oil imported from Italy instead of Greece? How is that? How does that even make sense?
It's imported from Italy.
From Italy. So how does that even make sense? Like, is it because with olives, just like wine and like many other plants, like the soil, like you could take the exact same grapes and plant them in two different like parts of the world, and they're gonna be a different wine. Yeah. They're gonna produce a different wine because of the soil. Mm-hmm. Is this Greek olive? It says imported from Italy, so like, why isn't it imported from Greece?
Is Cola Vita? Is that like Italian?
It sounds Italian.
Yeah, it does.
So I probably could have gathered from the name, but I saw it and someone like 100% Greek. So why is it?
Yeah, you should do research about that and find out what's up with that.
Is it produced in Greece and then gets sent to Italy and then sent to like? I'm just curious.
It could be maybe. Maybe it's like that's weird. I don't know.
This isn't even like a food gripe. I'm just like, why?
Yeah. It's fruity with notes of fresh. Yeah, I don't know. Do you care if I take a shot of this?
Not at all.
I drink olive oil, by the way.
That's wild.
Yeah, so every morning I drink a shot of olive oil with lemon juice and then like a little bit of cayenne pepper.
Alrighty.
And there's like a bunch of reasons that half of them I forget. It's one of those things where I
cook with those things, and
you can, but like, so the olive oil, it's supposed to be like a cleanse in the morning, and you're supposed to like not eat I guess not drink, but you're supposed to not eat anything for like 30 minutes. I guess it's like you know what I mean? Like people do like juice cleanses and stuff.
Right.
And it's one of those things that it's like, I mean, something like that's not going to make you feel a difference, but then also it's like, how much money am I wasting if I take a shot of olive oil in the morning? It's like, there's a lot of like health benefits allegedly. Mm-hmm. So it's like, I I think I can live with having done this for no reason. You know what I'm saying? It's like if I find
You're
out
not doing harm.
Exactly. It's definitely not harmful. And it's like if I find out that it was bullshit, it's like, oh, okay. Oh no, I drank olive oil. Like it's not a big deal.
Right.
And apparently the cayenne pepper
my uncle, my grandfather's brother, swore by a shot of ouzo every single day, and he lived to like 99.
Fuck yeah. 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 And I mean, what's this called? Actually, funny enough, Aaron Rodgers swears by cayenne water, cayenne pepper water, and a cayenne pepper definitely is supposed to like reduce inflammation and stuff like that. So that's another reason to take that shot every morning. But also,
there's actually a shot glass.
Yeah,
there.
I know. I'm going to do it. And
Do you want to mix it with the Malort?
No, I don't actually.
Or chase one with the other?
No, I don't. This might be a good chaser for nasty liquor. But
it's good. I was just confused with the 100% Greek from Italy, because like Italy has their own olive oil. Like what?
Maybe they don't export, so they have to import it to it. They have to like take it to Italy and then export it from Italy.
That just seems bizarre.
Because it also says on here about Edison, New Jersey, distributed by Colavita USA LLC.
So that's
Edison,
who
New Jersey.
imports it. But
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So maybe it's one of those. Maybe they don't export from Greece. Maybe you should. Do you have any other Greek stuff that's definitely from Greece, and then you can see if that's been imported from Italy?
I'll have to look.
Maybe Italy's the closest.
'Cause I've had other brands that say like from Greece, like
yeah,
you know what I mean. Like so I haven't seen that on any other things.
I'll totally try this.
It's weird watching take a shot of olive oil.
It's so fun. I'm so used to it. It's
so bizarre.
And if it's good olive oil,
Does it
like
coat your mouth and throat, and then like so if you
bit.
drink your beer, is it going to taste weird after? Or
Yeah, for maybe like the first sip, I'll take some water afterwards.
Okay.
Just before I drink that. But by the way, shout out Malik Stark,
Oh shit.
0 Day Brewing Company. This is, if you are listening to this, I think it should still be available by the time we drop this episode. But this is the Drop Dead Gosa. They have the Drop Dead Gosa, but this is the Drop Dead Gosa aged in tequila barrels.
All right. Yeah, I remember him talking about that.
Yeah, it's fucking fantastic. I helped can it.
Nice.
Drank too much of it. Yeah, it is. It was really fun. I got to like can and like watch them can all these beers or whatever. Yeah, it was really fun time and just hang out. But yeah, it's so good. Do you think you would like this? Do you want to try it?
I'll try it.
It's so Gosas are like lighter but like sour beers. And then the only difference with this is like it's been aged in a tequila barrel for I forget how long, but quite a few months. But
that's pretty good.
Yeah, I like it.
I'm not like a big tequila fan, and I actually don't really drink beer that often anymore.
Yeah,
but that's good.
Yeah, it's really good.
It tastes different than I expected. I like the sour ones. Like I liked like
so
the Victory
this is
Sour
right
Monkey.
up your alley. Yeah,
like the Sour Monkey. That's good. That's good. I would actually order that.
Yeah, for sure. And the regular Gosa is like just like a little bit lighter and like a less intense like flavor. But yeah, you can really taste like the tequila in it. I mean, it's like it's turned out like fantastic.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I can't remember if it was
good job, Malik.
Yeah, he did a great job.
Some good shit.
Shout out Juneteenth. Juneteenth, and I'm gonna drink some olive oil.
That just gave me chills.
Wow.
Good shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Greek olive oil is good.
It's pretty good. Wow.
I love cooking with it.
It's okay. It is, and actually now I'm realizing I read that already. It is very peppery. But it's good. No, it's peppery finish. Damn, that is exactly what happened. It literally has.
Which is weird because I'm not huge
drink
on
it?
like pepperiness.
Yeah, but you're not drinking it straight either.
True. Yeah, I cook with it. So.
Holy shit! Yeah, actually, Yeah, it literally has a peppery finish. That's very interesting.
So that's my recommendation out there is get you some Greek olive oil.
Yeah, and sometimes I'll drink olive oil if I'm going to go, like if I'm going to go to a bar or something to eat like dinner, and I know I'm going to drink before I get food, I will take a shot of olive oil before I leave to not drink on an empty stomach. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Just because it's like something else to get in there.
Lubed up.
Literally, yeah.
Nice.
No, that was really good, but it was crazy. That's actually like a really peppery finish. I never thought I would be talking about the tasting notes of olive oil. No, it's good stuff. And you can tell when you fucking drink it straight, you can tell the difference between good and like shitty olive oil.
For sure. Yeah, because I'll taste it when I cook with it, and then you know how like much to use and what to balance it with and that kind of thing.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Speaking of balance and food, I guess we could, while we're on the subject, I guess we got time.
Yeah. Depends on how much you're going to bitch.
Why do people think again,
I'm just
amiable, affable, congenial. These are
descriptions.
My,
it's on your fucking baseball card.
Exactly.
I was trying to think of a Greek sport. I can't think of a single one.
The Olympics.
It's not one sport.
See, we invented
That's not
sport.
one sport. Okay,
Greeks
fair.
invented everything.
That
Greeks
is
invented
fair.
sport.
You
Greeks
guys
invented
stole it.
democracy.
You probably stole it from Japan or some shit.
Greeks invented democracy, and that's going fantastic.
Oh, you think this is democracy? Okay.
Excuse me. There was an old joke like Greeks invented everything. Well, the Italians invented sex, but the Greeks introduced it to the women. But I think both.
I was gonna say that seems like it'd be the other way around.
I think both sides would tell both.
Yeah.
I actually had an uncle on my mom's side. And my dad. My uncle on my mom's side was Polish, and my dad's Greek, and they would trade jokes,
insults,
but they would make them like the other way around.
Yeah,
My uncle would take Polish jokes and make them Greek jokes, and vice versa, and they would trade jokes. So.
That's so funny because it's like, so I guess Greeks think Italians are gay, and the whole rest of the world thinks Greeks are gay. Everybody else is like, you mean the Greeks? Yeah.
I've heard many a sheep joke in my time. Yeah.
Oh, really? Sheep? I never heard that about Greeks.
Really?
Only gay. Yeah.
Huh.
Only because like Spartans and shit.
Well, it's a slippery slope with all that olive oil. Maybe I won't say that. There was a somewhat racist thing a family member used to say, like an older generation,
Greeks or Italians?
No, well, kind of Italians, but other people too. So I'm not gonna. I don't think I should share that.
I'll
tell you about it after. I don't want to put that out there on Juneteenth. Jesus Christ. What are we doing here?
I am not doing anything.
What were we saying?
Spicy food.
Yes. Spicy food. We kind of brought it up and we're like, yeah, maybe one day we'll talk about it. And this isn't going to be a rant. I just don't understand it. I don't understand the appeal. I feel like spicy food's cap. I feel like it's like a badge that people just like to say. They like. Yeah. I don't understand it. I'm not against all spice, and I'm not like this isn't like
this is the whitest thing you've ever.
This
said.
Isn't like a white. I season the fuck out of my food. If anything, I over season it.
True, I've eaten his cooking, and it is good. It is,
but if it's gonna be under seasoned or over seasoned, I probably over season.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, I'm the same way. Listen, right. I fucking I have never had too much garlic in any dish I've ever had. I don't understand.
Right.
Like, don't put too much garlic in. It's like, what do you? That's not.
I like when a recipe calls for 1 clove. It's like, oh, that's adorable.
Yeah, that's cute.
You want a suggestion of garlic in this dish?
Putting the whole fucking head.
But it's so I'm not. Like I said, this isn't like a white person. I'm not afraid of spice. Like, I think it has its applications, and I like it in small doses. But just like anything else, it's a flavor that needs to be balanced with everything else.
Yeah.
And I feel like most quote unquote spicy dishes are just not balanced. Like, it would be like me throwing 2 cups of salt into a dish and be like, oh, you can't handle it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's too salty for you?
No, it's too salty for you?
Yeah. It's like, well, no, it just tastes like shit because all I can taste is salt. Like...
What are you, a trout? No,
I'm not.
I don't even know if that's I think it's a freshwater. I was really stretching to make that joke work, and I think it worked.
I know what you mean. I think we got.
I was gonna say salmon. I'm like, nah, they're in the ocean. Shit.
Well, they're in the stream. They swim upstream. So
are they? Okay, so maybe that would
bears
worked.
grab them out of the.
Okay, that would have worked.
It might have. But
this is the behind the scenes of trying to write jokes. Like, fuck, does that make any sense?
But yeah, how I've always explained it is like, imagine me saying, hey, you really got to hear this song. And like, I put the song on for you. And then I just start talking to you throughout the song, louder and louder and louder. And by the end of the song, I'm just screaming in your face. And you haven't really heard the song. It's been there in the background. But did you really enjoy it?
Yeah.
Like, and I'm not alone in this. Like, even like culinary people, like Wiley Dufresne. Wiley Dufresne is like a highly respected chef. Has had like many restaurants. I don't know if he has any Michelin stars, but like he's like he led a whole like that whole like gastronomy and like chemistry and cooking like movement. And he's like, I'd rather taste my food. Like, cause when you get to a certain level of spice, does it really matter what the fuck it's on?
I mean, I definitely agree. Like, to, like the high levels, it's like, what are we doing?
Does it matter if it's a chicken wing or a shoe or like a fruit roll up? Like, if you fucking just make it spicy enough, does it really matter what that is?
Yeah.
What it's on? So like, you can use it as a seasoning. So like, so I'm not against it. Yeah. I will eat it.
I will say you are pretty like sensitive to spice.
Right.
So I wouldn't agree with like all of what you think is too spicy, but I definitely agree with like hot wings that are like fucking green. Like, dude, what the fuck? Like,
or if it's called atomic, or if you have to sign a waiver for it. Like, what are you doing here? Yeah. Like, that's where it's cap. It's
that's
just
a challenge
really?
At that point. Yeah.
Right. But like, I'll do a little wasabi here and there with sushi, like. Because it's for that application, like it's balanced with everything else. It also doesn't stay with you all night. Like wasabi, it hits like it's like a hard fast
like
punch,
a horseradish,
but then it goes away.
Which do you like horseradish?
Very small doses.
Okay,
very small doses.
Yeah, because I fuck with some. My
dad fucking loves horseradish. Like he'll get a prime rib and just slather.
I didn't used to, but like the older I get, the more I really like it.
The wife likes it too. Yeah.
And like me and Drew went to fucking when he helped me go to what's it called, Micro Center, to build my computer. Mm-hmm. We stopped at this German place, and they had these. I forget what we even got. I think it was like just like oh Christ, what the hell is literally what they call. I'm probably German. I should know this. What do they call it? Like schnitzel, I guess, maybe? Okay. A sausage. It was like literally just sausage. Okay. And they had this horse mayo. Was it mayo? Yeah, it was horse mayo, I think. Mm-hmm. Dude, this fucking this was like the craziest horseradish. Mm-hmm. It was every single time you used it, it fucking gave you like a headache, but it tasted so good. And it was like, dude, I'm gonna need some of that. Like this is awesome. It was like painful, but it was like really good. So like I like that sometimes. Yeah, and I like that kind of spice more than I like, because it goes away. You're right. Like
it gives you a little pop and then it goes away, so you can taste everything else.
Exactly.
The wasabi at the rotating sushi, the revolving sushi place was good.
Oh, I didn't even try it.
It seemed like real wasabi. Like most wasabi in the States is just like green horseradish. And it's like kind of like creamy, but this looked like a grated root. It's actually a root that they grate.
Yeah, the ginger was good.
Yeah.
But I should have tried that. Damn, I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Because I usually don't use it for sushi. Okay. Well, mostly because I eat a lot of special rolls, but like that place made me like I would like to. I wish we had one around here, because I would like. I'm kind of like, I don't think I want to eat sushi anywhere else. I think I like the idea of just being tantalized the whole time. Like fucking dude, sell it. This is selling me so much sushi.
Yeah, for sure. That was pretty awesome.
But I don't like when it's when like you gotta drink, but some people don't react that way, so I can't tell them that they're wrong, because they're fucking thugging it out.
It's wild. Maybe because it makes them sweat to cool down. Like it seems like the hottest places to live have some of the spiciest food.
That's true.
Like it's wild. Like
interesting.
Why are you in the desert eating something spicy?
Well, you know what it probably is? Because all of the stuff they grow, like so like peppers, when you grow peppers, the less they get watered, the hotter they are, apparently. Okay. So the one year, And the one year we grew, so I make this jalapeno risotto.
Mm-hmm.
I think you had, I think I gave you guys some once.
I think Kate ate it.
You didn't even eat it? Yeah, because it probably was too hot for you. So like normally it's a level of heat. It's spicy, but it's not crazy normally. But anything you make with like a lot of peppers is dependent on how hot those peppers are. Right. So jalapenos are usually mild, like normal peppers.
Right. Yeah, I don't mind the jalapeno flavor.
Yeah, they're like middle of the road peppers. But and like I make this risotto. It's basically jalapeno popper risotto. And this was like an original idea. I've never seen this anywhere, but this is like I just thought it would be good, and I fucking love it. But it's like jalapeno peppers, cream cheese, and then risotto, and then you just do the whole thing. But the one year, our fucking jalapenos were insane. Insane.
I think that's why I didn't try it, because you warned me. You were like,
well, that wasn't that year.
Oh,
so I wouldn't have you. Well, maybe I did. No, I don't think so.
I thought I remember you saying like,
maybe
this was
next time I make them, if they're not crazy, I'll give you guys some more, and you can try them. But these fucking jalapenos, but they were hot as hell. Like they were so hot, but they tasted so. It's still my favorite batch I've ever made because they were so flavorful. It was unbelievable how good they tasted. But I was also sweating and blowing my nose while I was eating this risotto. It was like very unfortunate, but I still did it because it was like, dude, it tasted. I've never had something that hot and also taste that good. But like, yeah, that was like the hottest thing I've ever had that still tasted good. But yeah. And I remember I think we still have some frozen, and I got to use them again because it was fantastic. But no, I agree. I mean, once it gets to a certain heat index, it's like this is like annoying.
Yeah. If it
very
supports
rarely,
the flavor and is balanced, I don't mind it. But it's just when that's all I can taste. It's like, to me, it's like reading a book with somebody's hand on the page. It's like you're getting bits and pieces, but like. It just gets in the way. Especially dishes like if you don't have somewhere to go, like with buffalo wings, like a blue cheese, like if you don't have somewhere to go,
that will help because sometimes shit is so hot, there's nothing you can do about it.
Like I like kimchi. There's a lot of flavor there, and it can be spicy, but then you can go to the rice. You know what I mean? Like
that's fair. Yeah. So you probably wouldn't even like kimchi without something to help, right?
Yeah.
Because kimchi can be spicy.
Yeah. I don't like crazy spicy kimchi, but like I don't mind the heat because there's flavor there.
Yeah.
And you can balance it with. You're very rarely eating just a bowl of kimchi. So like, you know what I mean? It's it's a flavor, not like the main thing. If that makes sense.
No, I don't disagree with that take.
I was thinking about it, and like I'm no psychologist but I think it might stem from. So I was very young. I don't remember the age, but I was very young, and me and my brother were like fighting or something like that. And I was coming up the stairs, and my mom happened to be in the kitchen, and I think I said under my breath like asshole, like because my brother was being an asshole.
Yeah.
And my mom heard me, and she poured like black pepper on my tongue, and I didn't eat black pepper for another 25 years or 30 years. So I think,
man, I love black pepper.
think that might have been the start of me not liking spice, because it was like I would eat a dish, like if I took a bite and it was spicy, I'd be like, well, what did I do wrong? Like, am I being punished? Which is wild because like I learned that word probably because that's what she called my dad. So like, so I could see maybe that's why I'm kind of sensitive to it.
Yeah.
But I like as an adult, I've grown to like incorporate it or like not mind it. It just has to be balanced.
Yeah. Did you try the jambalaya I made? Or did Katie all that too?
I think I did. I think that was too hot for me.
Yeah. That's funny because that's not that hot. Yeah.
But
and it's usually, for me, the jambalaya, it's only hot after you're like getting through, like halfway through a bowl.
Okay.
Because then it starts to get, like, it builds up. You know what I mean? Like one bite isn't crazy, but then, so you really are sensitive to heat.
Yeah.
But you're not wrong. I mean, I don't disagree with, like, ultimately there's when it gets so hot, it's like
It's
you're just threshold.
You could put
is
that on
probably lower.
you could put that on anything.
Yeah,
and like it doesn't matter. So it's not.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter if it's a chicken wing or a shoe. Like
so you can't do Creole at all.
Not a fan.
Because that's like all that jambalaya is. It's just Creole.
Yeah.
It's not like any crazy shit.
Yeah, that's not one of my favorite things. I don't like white pepper.
Okay.
Not a fan of white pepper. But I think you even mentioned this because we were talking about it before. But I think different types of spice people react to differently.
Oh, 100%.
Like we were talking about, like horseradish versus peppers or whatever. Because sometimes,
different thing. Like horseradish leaves like almost immediately, shit like that. But then like hot sauce, like insane hot sauce, it like stays forever.
yeah.
It's just not.
Like there will be stuff that the wife will eat, and she'll be like, "This is spicy," and I'll tell you, and I'll be like, "Oh, I can actually tolerate it," which is weird.
It's
and then
so
I've made
bizarre.
things like I made like a black pepper chicken, like Chinese-ish dish, and I was like, not that bad. And then she found it spicy, so like
It's so bizarre. Yeah,
it's weird, just like how people respond to different things.
yeah. It is really interesting because we're all fucking humans. So it's weird that we would like. It's a physical. It's not like a mental thing.
Yeah,
Because you go like, there was this pizza that Mexitali used to do, and it's still on the secret menu. So if you're listening to this, here's a secret menu item. It was a buffalo chicken pizza, but it wasn't buffalo sauce, traditional buffalo sauce. It was their buffalo sauce, which was like Chipotle sauce.
Okay.
And it was they had a buffalo chicken one, but I think they also did like a shrimp and scallop buffalo pizza. But it was this like Chipotle, it was like dark, very tasty, really flavorful sauce. And I remember the first time, I don't know what it was. Maybe it's because it was one of our first dates, but the first time I had it, it was like good. And then ever since, like after that, and I think I can do it now, but like for a long time, for whatever random reason, it like fucked me up. And Lori would be sitting there eating pieces of this pizza, and I'm like, I take a bite and I'm like sweating. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I don't understand how something could be so hot to one person, and then like she's like totally fine. And you're right, it's like vice versa. You literally have
strange,
something and she's like, God, this is spicy, and I'm like, I love this. Yeah, it's bizarre how that works. Yeah, I bet there's like a really cool, interesting, like neurological
Like a
precedent for that
scientific explanation.
Yeah, it sounds like some shit Andrew Huberman should probably cover. That sounds really cool.
One pepper that I actually found that I loved. The wife kept getting this salsa, and I was like, "This is fucking good!" Like it was like so addictive. And then I kind of was like, "What makes this so good?" And I was reading the ingredients, and it said one of them was pasilla peppers.
Okay.
And so I was like, "Well, let me look into this." Like, she hates Asian, so she hates when I make Asian food, and that's like one of my favorite because
Don't
we'll
put that out there.
I know she really doesn't. Just their food and their culture. But so I was like, why don't I make some more like she likes Tex-Mex.
Nice.
So I was like, let me try to make some more stuff with that.
That's so funny. I'm from Baltimore. I like Tex-Mex.
So I got these pasilla peppers, and they're perfect because they're not really spicy. They're you get them dried, and then you rehydrate them.
Okay.
And then the peppers themselves, you can you remove the seeds and then you cook with them, and it's like a ton of flavor with almost no heat. They're less heat than a jalapeno.
Yeah.
But the water that you use to boil them and rehydrate them, I was using that to add heat, because that had some heat to it.
Okay.
So you could really control
That's sick.
the balance. So the peppers, I'm all about it. Throw them in there, cook with them, and it has that that pop of flavor that a pepper has, but without the heat. But then if you do want heat, I was adding little bits of the water just to bring it up, and rather than just starting fucking blasting your taste buds, it was more subtle. But pasilla peppers, that's where it's at.
I'll have to try those.
Right. Fucking Lori's probably growing them in her backyard.
No, I don't think so. What's it called? How you spell it? Pasilla?
P-A-S.
Oh, S. Ooh.
Pasia. Yeah.
I was thinking Sia, like PAC.
Oh, yeah. No, it's Pasilla.
Pasia. Oh yeah, like I was gonna be able to fucking spell that. Fucking L's there. You don't even pronounce the L's.
The double L in Spanish is a Y sound.
Oh, I didn't know
Like
that.
chicken is pollo, like POLLO.
Oh shit, I never drew that connection.
Yeah. LL is the Y sound in Spanish. Yep.
Okay.
That's right. You come to Attempted Delivery for all your food recommendations and
Taylor Swift news.
indeed. But yeah, see that was I would say.
No, it was very reasonable. Yeah.
You know, so I don't understand why people are afraid to talk to me. Like I presented a rational argument. I can see the other side. I can, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I can't see why you would be not.
I don't get it.
I can't see why you'd be unapproachable at work either.
Yeah.
When you're there and you're not walking out.
That was once. See, I just left.
Yeah.
I could have done something like, you know what I mean? I didn't throw anything. I didn't break anything. I didn't do any, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just left.
Yeah, but it is, yeah. It's the frequency.
I only walked out once.
Well, no, not the frequency of walking out, but the frequency of being pissed.
Oh. Well, is that my fault, or is like, have they stopped once and think maybe it's us? Have they stopped once and said like maybe we are actually like doing something stupid? Like maybe he has a point. I'm not just bitching to bitch. Like
they'll never do that. No one will ever do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway.
No. Yeah. Spicy food is cap.
Yeah.
Greek olive oil is very peppery.
Well, this brand, not all brands.
No, I'm sure, yeah. No, it was just funny. Actually, it always impresses me when I notice shit. Because I'm so stupid all the time. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, wow. I actually, like, you know what I mean? Like, I fucking, it makes me think I could be like a wine connoisseur. One time, and I know we talked about it on here before, but one time I ordered, for a while I was drinking vodka soda, just vodka and club soda. And I ordered one somewhere, and I took a sip and immediately was like, what was that? And they were like, oh, it's just the rail. And I'm like, oh, I wanted Tito's. I wanted like some level of quality.
Right.
And I was like, holy shit, I recognized that. Like, I noticed that was dog shit vodka, and it wasn't like good vodka. And I was like impressed. Oh, that's cool. I guess I do have. I've noticed that if I taste something, if I need to get like a flavor, I need a lot of it in my mouth. Just a ton of it. Just
clip it.
I knew that was gonna. I knew that was gonna tickle your fancy. But like I like when I taste food while I'm cooking, I need like a whole tablespoon.
Right,
I cannot just like taste like a bit on my tongue. Lori will like fucking like touch her tongue to the food, to the sauce, and I'm like, no, I need like a cup before I fucking notice what the flavor tastes like. For whatever reason, it's like I have intuitive taste buds, but they're weak or something. You know what I mean?
Side note, I don't know if we're getting like too in the weeds. Like people are like, you're talking about like your food that you're eating, but like the mac and cheese that you brought that she made, I want that recipe because it was fucking awesome. Because even microwaved, it was still creamy.
Yeah,
like it didn't get that mealy, dry.
I think it was just
texture.
Extra cheese, but I'll tell her you want it. But when it comes to shit like that, I guarantee she just winged it. She just does that. You know what I mean? Like
just creates perfection.
Yes.
Like,
yeah, no,
wild.
1,000%.
Because
it drives me.
Her stuff is always like super balanced. Like the flavor is perfect, but like a lot of times you microwave mac and cheese, it gets dry. It gets like that mealy, weird texture.
Oh yeah,
this was still like awesome.
Yeah, she did well. She does good work. But yeah, I don't think. Do we have anything else we want to talk about?
I don't have shit going on comedy wise except for two competitions. So on June 25th, which is my brother's birthday, I am gonna be up at the Emmaus Theater.
Okay, for that comp, yep.
Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna be out of town, but if you want to drive up with me, that would be cool.
When is it? You said June what?
June 25th. It's a Wednesday, so I think that's.
I think that is
the week you're gone.
Yeah.
The only name I recognize on my night is Jeff Roser.
Okay,
Roser.
yeah.
He was on the roast battle. I don't recognize any other names. There's somebody named Naked Eddie,
Okay. All
which I don't know if that's just clever name or if they're going to be naked, but Naked Eddie. There's on my night. Go away. I want the picture.
iPhones suck.
Indeed. I don't want what is on my screen right now. I just want the picture. But I was going to count how many people that it's like maybe a dozen.
Okay.
To
Damn.
15.
Nice.
No, I think there's 15. I think there's 15. And then on Saturday, so thankful that it's Saturday, July 19th, at the Harrisburg Hilarious competition.
Ah, nice.
And with a lot of friends. So my night, there's AAA,
Nice.
Bodie Wilson, Larry Luby.
Hell yeah.
We meet again, sir.
Great.
You get to beat me again. Mr. Midnight.
Don't know him.
Yeah. He's friends with Naked Eddie. Who knows Mr. Midnight? Nathan Scahill. Don't know him.
I know him.
Parker Brown.
Don't know him.
And then Ali Asif. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
It's I thought so, but you never
Asif.
know. Soon to be a guest, or was already a guest, depending on when this comes. No, will be a guest.
He'll be a guest. Yeah, you want to see him next week or the week after.
Me and friend of the pod and Malort and tequila beer purveyor Malik Stark.
Hell yeah.
So that'll be a fun night. Bunch of killers. It'll be fun because familiar faces.
Yeah.
And it'll be fun to lose to Larry Luby again. And yeah, should be fun.
Nice.
What you got going on?
I don't think I have anything going on. Not close enough to promote. I think this will come out the day after I do the show with Karen.
Right.
In Carlisle. And yeah, I think that's it. There was something else I was going to say, and now I forget. So I guess it wasn't important. No, yeah, the only comedy things I've just been working on jokes. So
Word.
yeah.
Yeah, same. I came up with the tag for a joke I've been doing forever. I'm kind of excited to try that. And a few kind of random things. I had a real dry spell there for a while, but it's kind of starting to click. And
yeah, I'm starting to. Yeah, I think it's just you have to. I'm starting to.
Comes in waves.
Yeah, like I wrote a joke in the shower today, so I'm like, I didn't write it, but I came up with like an angle or like a premise. I'm like, it's actually kind of funny. I should probably explore this But it's been a while since that has even happened. You know what I mean? Like it's been a while since I even thought of something kind of funny that I should maybe try to write. So it's like, yeah. I think it's just a matter of doing it. Like I fucking I was working on bits on Monday, and I'm like, oh man, like maybe that's it's just I need to start writing. I want to start journaling or whatever the fuck. But it's like, I don't know what to write about every morning. What?
Right.
Like, you out of your mind? What the hell am I going to write about before work? Like, I don't know. So it's like one of those things. But I feel like shit like that stimulates the creative process. I don't know. Maybe I should like pick up the guitar and like play guitar. Maybe that like it'll all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Maybe that would help.
I should do that too, actually.
Yeah, you have even better excuse to do that. I suck, so I'm like. But yeah, I got nothing else, man.
Yeah, me neither.
Thank you guys for listening.
Indeed. We got a few guests coming up the next few weeks, and
yeah, the next couple of weeks we'll have guests. We will both be on vacation 2 separate weeks.
Indeed.
And they're awesome. The episode we already recorded is awesome, and the episode that we're about to record will be awesome.
Indeed.
So yeah.
We'll see you some Thursday from now.
Take it easy.